381-6967. Thank you. Hello everyone. Relationships can be a journey of ups and downs, twists and turns, but what happens when the road gets rough? Join Counselor Debby as she takes you through a time out with couples, families, friends concerning the hearts of the matter.
I believe that every story matters and every heart deserves to be heard. Let's take a time out and discover the heart of the matter with Counselor Debby.
Starting on ZAT every Saturday, 8 a.m. For adverts and sponsorship, please contact 026-381-6967. Thank you.
Hello, beautiful people out there. Happy weekend to you. It's that time we have to come together this moment again to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn. Timeout with Counselor Debby always promises to be an insightful and an exciting time every Saturday on ZAT TV every 8 a.m. on Saturday. And we want to appreciate all our viewers out there. In fact, I think I met someone recently and she said they don't have ZAT TV on their Go TV. So they had to go and buy the multi-TV decoder because of this program. That it's always been a blessing listening to it. So it's that time you have to pick up your phone right now, call your friends, call your neighbors, call your colleagues, and let them know what is happening. Time Out with Counselor Debby crosses around so many things: relationships, family, entrepreneurship. So we are also giving platform to anyone that may want to share their success story, so that people can learn from you. And there's something exciting that will be coming up this Saturday. It's a program I've been holding every year, and this is going to be the 7th season of it, 7th edition. It's Women Who Win. Women, it's always set out to reach out to all women, from single ladies to married women to single mothers to widows, and have a special guest that I've invited that's going to be a great blessing to us in the land of Tamale. So if you're in Tamale and you want to be part of this program, look at the screen, reach out to us, and we'll give you more details. It's a free registration. You don't need to pay anything before you come in. It's going to be holding at the Gumani by the Azindo Junction. So if you want to make out time to be part of that program, you are going to be networking, connecting with various women. You don't know what you have. Maybe that's what somebody else needs. Women Who Win is going to be very exciting this coming Saturday. Our team is Women on Flight, because so many of us, we have potentials, we have giftings, and we have skills that has been lying dormant. It's that time we take off in the air and we begin to do great and glorious things that God has put into us. So would like you to come and be part of this Women Who Win 7th edition, and we promise you, you will never regret coming. Also with me in the studio today is a very young lady I met in one of the programs I had once attended, and I was so, excited about what she was doing. I'd not seen it before, so I said, I'm going to bring her to the show one of these days to come encourage youth like her and to come and let's see and showcase what blessing she is to the world. Because I believe if our young ones are doing one or two things in their own little corner, then we are making our nation a better place. So with me in the studio this morning is no one but Alasan Nimatu, who is producing a very healthy drink. I'll make her introduce and talk more about herself. Good morning. You are welcome to the show with me this morning. Wow, thank you for coming. We know what you have been doing, but some of our viewers out there are seeing you for the first time, and they would like to know more about you. Would like you to just give us a short brief about yourself before we go into our detailed question. Yeah. Good.
The founder of Ambai Life. Ambai Life, we are into the production of soap which are
We want to know what actually inspired you to start this very beautiful product.
Yes, so basically, I realized that Sobolo is one of the highest patronage beverage. However, the way in which it is produced is always like at risk. So after programs, you see people, random people coming to pick already used packaging bottles that people have used like to take their water. And then later you see them like using it to sell beverage. That's Sobolo. So aside that, like you could see that people are using unhealthy like sweeteners that we don't even know the source, and then thermally here getting water is very difficult, and people are using this water to produce a beverage for us, and you don't even know if they are producing this at the highest will I say hygiene. So it is for this reason that we seek to solve the unhygienic way people are producing this beverage, to still produce it for them, but under strict hygienic condition. So we produce Sobolo tea that has ingredients like ginger, clove, and lemongrass, and that's what we do at Amber Life. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Viewers out there, I hope you can see the screen, you can see the beautiful package product of our Nima tea. It's such a beautiful package, I tell you. We would like you to reach out to us. We'll be getting into it in case you want it, how you can get it. But we'd like Nima to share with us what are some of the biggest challenges that you faced when starting your business.
Yeah. So I would say that it's been a whole lot of stress.
I can
like
imagine.
emotionally, like
Wow.
the technical, every aspect. So when I started, like I used to do the manual way, and the manual, I was back on camp, I was still a student. So you managing this, managing lectures, student leadership, like a whole lot.
Wow.
So the manual production was very hard, but with effort, we've been able to have a sealer machine now that has reduced our stress. And aside that, like I didn't do business at school, but like so it was more of you starting to learn the journey. So business development, but through capacity building from programs, we've been able to get there, but not at the top, but we are trying. So and then I also realized demand for the product is so high, but the supply chain isn't that strong, and that's something we are working on to get more assets to like maximize production and then meet our demand in the market.
I think that has actually cut out to my next question. I would like to ask you that how did you overcome some of these obstacles and how did you stay motivated with all this demand?
So I'd already mentioned some. So through capacity building, we've been able like to learn for the technical aspect. We've been able to raise some funding through let's say work. I use my salary to invest in the business, and through sales we've been able to do something, and we are still working hard to get more grants to increase demand. Yes.
Okay, we would also like you to walk us through your product development process.
So the product, what we do is we source our raw materials from smallholder farmers as a way of increasing their revenue. We believe in best practices. So this will help promote sustainable agriculture. Aside that, after sourcing the materials, we seek to produce hygienic beverage out there. We know people are conscious about what they take in. With our product goes through a lot of processes where we clean them very well before we do our production. And in our production line, we have a blend we use. So even people that know that I don't want to take this much. So we are trying to consider having varieties. So these people can also have it the way they want. But when we get there, we will do it.
Okay, so that means you are giving people platform to take their choices of what. Oh, that's good. That means you have the people's act in your mind. That's a very good one. So we also want to like to know what are some of the marketing strategies that have been most effective for your business, because I remember I was once in a program, they were talking about businesses, and people were saying, oh, we go to the social media, we do website, and there was this particular young man. He said, for us, our product is not even enough for us to supply those around us. So we don't even need to go to the internet. We don't even need to build a website. But that works for him. I know what works for A differs from what works for B. So what works for you?
So I would start with how we met.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. One of the strategy we use at Amban Life is trade shows. That's exhibitions. That was how I met you.
That's I
I
can
had to
remember.
explain to you what we do,
That's
and then
true.
we got here.
Yeah.
And so aside that, we also use social media. Yes, that's a platform that we use to publicize our product for, and it's also educate people on it, because that's something new. So in the market, we have to educate them on what the product is. So aside the social media, we also like use referrals. People that buy our product and believe that is a good product, they talk to others to get to us. That's what we use currently. Yes.
Okay. This is the product with me. It's a very beautiful one. Nema tea, Zobolo tea is something you don't have to go through stress to make a beautiful and healthy drink again. I remember anytime I'm having program, we have to boil the Zobolo, we have to get the ginger, we have to get the cloves, we'll blend that, we'll save it, we'll separate the shaft. It can be so tiresome and burdensome. But when I saw this, I was like, all I have to do is just boil a cup of water. It could be cold one or it could be an hot one. And you put the tea bag. This is what it looks like. It's just like the normal Lipton. We are so excited of what our young lady is doing. You see what it looks like? So this is one of the things that we need to encourage. And that's why we have made her to come to this show today. So we'd like also to know from Nima, what are your plans for scaling your business? Because we know every business has a plan to scale up. So what are your plans?
So in our roadmap, we seek to extend our segment, our market segment. One, introducing other products that are healthy. And then aside that, we seek to, currently we have wholesalers around Ghana, and then we seek to like expand the market from Ghana to other countries where we can still like sell our product. Though we have other people from different countries buying, so we deliver through individuals. So we want to like use the export channel to do delivery. Aside that, we seek to train more farmers on best practices so they can produce natural ingredients for us to do our production. And then our, what's the name, packaging. We are focusing on environmental friendly packaging. It is eco-friendly to promote sustainable like environment. So we seek to like use more eco-friendly products in our chain of expansion. Yes.
Wow, that's so exciting. So how do you plan to expand your product line or distribution channels?
So currently we what would I say, different regions.
Yes.
We have people we work with collaboratively, and we have wholesalers. So we seek to get more wholesalers on board, distributors on board, and then we have young people that we are working with, people that want to start their own businesses. Even when they don't have money. So we give it to them to go and sell and give us our wholesale money and keep their profits. That's what we intend doing. More wholesalers, more young people on board to expand.
Wow, this is so exciting. I think hearing this should make all our youth out there know that we all can do something. Like I remember when I was doing my master's, one of the emphasis one of our lecturers kept saying is that no one is born talentless. That means in you that's something you can do. So if you are like, oh, I've finished school, I'm not getting a job, no one is helping me. If you look inward, I'm sure you know there's something you can do. And a lot of people, we want money. Everybody wants money. But most times we misprioritize how we should go about it. And one of the best ways of making money is giving solution to a problem, meeting a need. If you could listen to what Nima said, she was so particular about the process in which people buy the Zobolo drink with used bottles. Even some may not wash it. I've experienced it in programs. After programs, people start picking the used bottles and they will go and make their Zobolo and put it inside. And you don't even know the content and the type of water they have also used to produce that. So if you are not careful, you might be enjoying yourself drinking Zobolo. And at the end of the day, you might be given a gift of typhoid. Having enjoyed a bottle of Zobolo, going to the hospital, going through medications and buying medicine, it's something that we need to avoid. In this season that the economy is also very friendly, we don't want to waste our money at the hospital. So if you get this kind of drink, all you have to do is just boil your own water and prepare it. So it's so nice to see that this is what God has blessed us with at this time. So I also want to know what partnership or collaboration have helped your business grow.
Yes, so partnership, I would talk about partnering with farmers, people that give me these raw materials. And then through capacity building from organizations, yes, I've been able to learn a lot to do the production. Yes, that's what I'll talk about now.
Okay. I remember there was one time also after I bought this package from her, I also put it on my status to help her also advertise it. And I remember one of our pastors in Wa said, oh, you would like to have this. And I contacted her, even though we didn't have to leave the shore of Tamale, because they have actually distributed their product to some of the other regions. All we needed to do was just networking, collect the guy's number and give it to the person that was going to deliver it, and the product was delivered sweatlessly. So in case you are not in Tamale and you would also still want this Nima Zobolo tea, it's something that can be sent to you. Wow, that is so nice to hear. So what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs looking to start their own business?
So I believe that financial independence should be a virtue every young person should endeavor to attain. So by so doing, I feel like it won't be easy. The process won't be easy. But the passion about you starting something, they feel that, oh, some have produced something and then someone has used it. That's like encouragement. So I know that it won't be easy. So as a young person, just start something. There are grant opportunities out there. You can leverage that and then get your business out there. Aside that, there are investors around. It's just a matter of creating a need for your product, branding it, marketing it to the right individual, and equipping yourself the necessary skills. So I feel like we have a future, and the future is now. So if you are not doing anything, don't wait for anyone to employ you. Try to start it now, because at some point the business will be working for you. You won't be working for it. Yes, that's what I have to
Viewers
say.
out there, I hope you have listened to that. We would like to also know, for some people that are listening to it, they also have ideas. How can you, pull them through how they can access some of these grants?
So the grants, currently KIC, they have
KIWA?
KIC, Cosmos Innovation Center. They have this agri-tech challenge that they usually rowing. People that don't have business, they can start. People that have business, they can still be part of it. And my own organization, Hopping Academy, we have our incubation, training for businesses, and we give grants for businesses, people that are even starting, and we take them through business development training services. And for Upper West, we know of Coalition for Positive Impact, which I'm part of. So they also train young people on how to start their own business, even with zero capital, on business development, on how to collaborate with other businesses. So these are opportunities for young people that have not started their own business to also start something. Yes.
Wow, this is good to hear. My pastor is something that no one goes forward sitting down.
Yes.
So if you want to move forward, you need to take steps. You need to take actions. Other than that, you will go nowhere. You might be wishing, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. But if you are not taking steps, I tell you, there's not how you can get to that place. We're also saying that do not despise the days of little beginning. It doesn't matter how small that thing looks like. Keep at it, keep doing it through collaboration, through, seeking for investors. And before you know it, the sky will just be the beginning, not just the limit for you. So pick up your shoe right now. If there's someone you have to go to, start preparing yourself, plan, visualize. What are you expecting? What are your plans? There are some people, they are not going anywhere. They don't even have a vision. What have you written down? What are you implementing? Another thing we would also like to say to this is a lot of people start some stuff like that, but in between there are challenges and they give up. And I think one key thing about such starters we have to encourage you is what? Consistency. You have to be consistent. If you start and you feel it's not going the way it should go, and you feel, no, I can't do this again, you wouldn't know. Maybe the next step you would have made would have been something that would launch you into a greater exploit in your business. So look around you. Look at your vicinity. What is that need you need to meet? What is that solution you need to bring to board so that people can enjoy what giftings and potential that lights in you? So we also like to know how important is innovation and creativity in entrepreneurship. How important is innovation and creativity in entrepreneurship?
Yes, so in entrepreneurship, you have competitors. There are other people doing similar thing you do. So one thing that would have to make you stand out, you have to be creative. You have to have a brand, own your brand. So in entrepreneurship, it's just about creating that brand for yourself, making your product stand out to attract the right individuals, the right customers. We have users and we have customers. It's not just about users. Get the right customers, people that are to buy your product, get them on board. So it is what makes yours stand out, is what makes it innovative and creative.
So I'd like you to explain the difference between the users and the customers, right?
So I would say that a customer is someone that buys your product.
Okay.
And then the user could be a child. The person cannot buy it, but the person have that need for it.
Right.
That is your your user. So customer is somebody that buys the product.
Yes. Wow.
So, but we can have a customer at the same time a user, and have a user which is not a customer to you. Yes.
Wow. I hope you have learned that today. Wow, that's great to know. We also like to see if you could share a personal story about your entrepreneurial journey. I know you have lots of.
I've been an entrepreneur throughout my life, from selling toffees at Makaranta to a whole lot. My mother food side, a whole lot. I've been an entrepreneur. Campus, I did a whole lot of different businesses. And at some point, when I started the Soboloti, I was still doing antiseptics Dettol and other for upkeep on campus. But I realized that I needed to create a niche, be on one thing. So I chose the Nimati to keep branding it to be a good product out there. So I'm always an entrepreneur.
These are sometimes some of us, we have that inborn. In fact, it's so good to know that what you need to break through in life is something that lights in you. It's even something you don't even have to go for training. It's even something that you don't even have to source to see, how can I? It's already inside you. All you need is just a steering. Look at what she has just said. She said all her life from selling toffee. That was her starting process. And she leveraged on that and she kept moving on. She kept doing it and see where this has taken out. And I'm sure there are so many better things that are coming out because, and you know, when I saw this, in fact, when she told me she produced it, in fact, I gave her a hug that day. I said, no, this is so great to hear that you produced this. I was like, no, this is what we need to make all our youth out there know that they can always create in it. And I think, especially in this our African setting, if our youth begin to do this, we won't have to wait for the government.
Sure.
That's one question. I remember when my uncle used to come from America many years ago, in the 80s. He would say, when you're in America, the first thing they will ask from you is, what can you do for America? But right here, we wait for our government to do everything for us. Like yesterday, I was passing through a road and I saw a very big pothole. And these drivers, every one of them, kept getting their tires into it. I was like, if nobody is doing this road, even if all these drivers come together, just get some sand and fill this thing up, it's going to be for your own advantage. Because if you bump into this hole today, bump in it until tomorrow, your tires will damage and you have to buy another one. So sometimes let's look at what can we do to also develop our society. And I think with that, there will be a better us and a better African certain. So I'd also like to know, how has your business impacted your life and your community?
So my life, I will talk about learning to be disciplined and consistent. Yeah. First, we used to spend anyhow, but now you have to have spending strategy. Like you have to invest. So through the business, I've been able to learn how to invest, like rather than doing unnecessary spending. Aside that, I've been able to learn a whole lot through capacity building programs. I attend programs a lot. Yes, I'm intentional about the kind of programs I attend, and then I learn from that. So aside that, community-wise, we are producing a healthy product. And then this product, busy workers can still use it. People that are at their offices, they have our product. All they need is hot water, either sugar or honey, and any other food they might want to add, maybe pineapple, something. And then they have their beverage. And even people that are health conscious, they want to know what they are taking in, they still also have our product. So we are providing a product that is hygienic for individuals. And for the climate, we are using biodegradable packaging material that is environmentally friendly. So that's what we do. And we also create employment for other young people. And because we have an employment policy that indicates that 60% for women, and then 30% for males, and 10% for disability. Yes.
Can you take that again?
60% for women, 30% for males, and then 10% for disabled people. Yes, please. That's our employment policy. So currently we have people we are working with. Though we are not paying them full time, but once in a while we give them allowances. At a point that we can pay them full time, we will do that. And then aside that, we source our raw materials from smallholder farmers, and we are also increasing their revenue as well and promoting sustainable agriculture through the practices.
Wow.
Yes.
This is massive. You are doing a great work, and
Thank you.
I want to encourage you to keep pouring out your best, because we sure know that there's a better tomorrow.
Sure.
And in as much as you're on the right track, you just keep doing what you are doing. Also like you to share with us how you hope to achieve and all that you hope to achieve in your business in the next 5 years.
So I would say that in the next 5 years, like I seek to empower more young people to be entrepreneurs through Amber Life. We seek to have training services for young people. So aside that, per product development, we seek to introduce other healthy products and varieties of Nima Soboloti. And then we also seek to expand our market to other countries. Yes, we believe that this is a good product, and our customers have confirmed that it's a good product. So in the next 5 years, I'll be a big woman.
Hey, I can't wait to see that happen.
Yes.
Because when we are flying, we need to all know that we need to fly together.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
so it's a good thing to have what you want to work towards. Else, if you are visionless, you don't have any plan ahead, then even when you get there, you won't know that something has happened.
Sure.
Because you had nothing you are working with.
Sure.
I also know that Zobolo, it's a very, very impressive thing that I'm advising everybody who are health conscious to begin to grasp. Because especially for those who have high blood pressure, I don't know if you know some of the things you can share with our viewers, the health benefits of even taking this drink itself, aside what it is taking to us. Oh, I'm thirsty, I don't want to take the normal unhygienic Zobolo. I want to take the one that is well prepared by me. But there are a lot of healthy benefits. One I know and I'm sure of is if you have high blood pressure and you are taking Zobolo, you are sure on a way to work out of that. Yes, it's a good thing. I don't know if Nema can share more about that.
So aside that, we have antioxidants in it, and then vitamin C component, and research shows that like the product really contributes highly to our health. So this is something. So if there is vitamin C, definitely there would be this your immune system boosting. And yes, there are researches that indicate that this is a healthy product, good for our system. Vitamin C, antioxidants, and others in it. Yeah.
Yes. I remember, in fact, one doctor had ever recommended for someone who had high blood pressure to be taking this. So you don't know what you are doing. You are saving souls out there. You are saving souls because sometimes it's not as if people don't want to take it, but when they look at the process of what they have to go through to do it, then a lot of people shy away from it. They just pick the one on the roadside, which after taking, if care is not taken, they might get typhoid. So it's so interesting to know that all this has been well prepared. And I think another thing I also know it can do is, I remembered you spoke about this, that people that have menstrual cramps.
So we have clove in it. We have other ingredients. So when you are in your period and you are taking it, like you have a free flow of your menstrual cycle. Yes.
So I think you need to employ me. You see, I'm marketing this product for you. From our conversation, I still kept in my memory some of the things that you said. It's a very nice product, actually. And I would like you to share with us, if you are given an opportunity to collaborate with any brand or influencer, who would it be?
Oh, influencer. So see, I like Sheta a lot. Like I like his energy. So and then me, I'm also somebody with that high energy. So I like Sheta a lot. So I would want it to be Sheta Wale. Yeah, I really like him a lot. Yes.
So because he has energy and he has the popularity, so maybe a time comes up we could make him come on board and help in producing and promoting this along as what you're doing. Oh, thank you so much. It's been an exciting time with us here today, having our own producer. Hey, in fact, I remember when I bought this and the visitor came to the house and I prepared this. The person was from the United States. And when he saw it, he said, wow, you mean this is made in Ghana? I said, yes. In fact, one of the things that I found is, how did they get the tea bag? The tea bag, I don't know if you could share that with us. It's so encouraging.
So the material, I couldn't get it in Ghana. So I had to import it from China. Yes, I did a production in China. So I have the steeler machine where I do the steeling by myself. Yes, with the use of the machine. That's what I do.
So for those who have listened to you this morning, if they would like to get this, how can they reach out to you?
So on our social media, we use Amban Life.
Okay, I don't know if we can put that on the screen.
Amban Life.
Okay, Amban Life.
Yes.
And
on that's Facebook. On Instagram, we use Amban Life _Nima. Okay. And on TikTok, we use Amban Life. And you can also reach out to me through my phone number. That's 055 971 2008. 055 971 2008. or 053
Okay.
4085 222. That's 222.
Okay.
Yes.
So those are the details on the screen for you. Her name is Alassane Nemato, the CEO of Urban Life. She had given out her contact. Would also type it on the screen for those who couldn't get it when it was called out. If you see the beautiful package, we also have the pictures of the Zobolo on the screen that has been showing forth since. So you just a call through, you'll be sure to have one delivered to you. And if you are not in Ghana, you are watching us, you also want to get it, you call the number, you are sure when you take a pack you will order for more. And I think a time is coming, we'll do a promo. The more you get, the better discount you get. I'm promoting on that behalf anyway. So it's okay, would like you to
055 971 2008.
you can take it gently.
055 971 2008.
Okay. So our viewers out there, if you have comments, if you have questions, if you have contributions to what this beautiful young lady is doing, you can keep your comments coming. We'll sure reach out to you and let you have the feedback. We are just out there today to encourage our viewers to know that you can do something. Nima's number has been put on the screen. If you want her product or you want to just ask her some few things about this product also, you could reach out to her. We're excited about what she's doing and we are all how to support her, to encourage her. And if you feel that you also want to start something and you need counsel, reach out to us on Timeout with Counselor Debby. We give counseling, career counseling. If you are into relationship, you are having issues with your relationship, you could always reach out to us also. And you know, since this program started, we've been seeking for sponsorship and for people who would want to advertise their product so that this program will keep going on. So if you are interested in coming on board to show to the world what you can do, you can reach out to us on our number on Timeout with Counselor Debby. And if you have any issues, you could also reach out to us. So I would like Nima to just look into the screen and speak to the viewers out there, those who are the hopeless place of their life. They feel, oh, nothing good can come out of me again. I don't even have an idea of what I can do again. Many people depend on their parents, even older people, while by now they should be a blessing to their parents. I want you to just look into the screen, give your word of counsel, your encouragement, because you've been there. You see where she started from toffee to selling at the market and all this. So if someone has gone through that part and she's yet to do more, I think it is wisdom to learn from those who have gone ahead of us. Age irrespective, it doesn't matter, even you might be older, but if someone had something you have, wisdom demands that you humble yourself to learn if you really want to go. So Nima, you have the floor.
Yes, so I would say that yes, it might not be easy, but one thing you have to know is that starting something is, what will I say, is already a plus. So what you have to do is just look around and identify a problem, or a need. You know that community-wise, there are things we need day in, day out. So identify a need and then provide a solution to that. So when you provide a solution to it, it becomes your business. So you start investing in it. Investment when it comes to resources, investment when it comes to consistency, investment when it comes to emotions. This is your business. You would have to own it. And you have to also network with the right individuals. People that vision align with yours. People that believe in the need to promote entrepreneurship. People that are willing to support your idea. Go to these organizations. If you are in Tamale, come to Hopin Academy to learn about starting your own business. Go to UDS Business Innovation and Incubation Center to also learn about starting your business. They do business development. If you are in WA, go to Coalition for Positive Impact. NONIHAP, and other organizations. And if you're in Accra, you can also reach out to KIC. They are organizations willing to fund you, to support you. And also, like, you just have to start something. Like, financial independence should be a virtue that you have to endeavor to attain. And the country, we are many. The youth, we are many. Government cannot employ all of us. So try to start something on your own. And the zeal to, like, do something that somebody is taking it as a plus. So try and do something as a young person. Yeah. At some point, the business will be working for you, but now you would have to work for the business and create your own brand. I know now when I go to programs, they don't even call me Nima. They call me Sobolo, Nima Sobolo. Yes, that's the brand. That's what I want to be known for. Yes. At some point, you appreciate the struggle, the consistency, the sleepless night, and the crying.
When it can be very overwhelming.
There are times you have to cry and just appreciate the process. Yes. So it's all part of the process. Yes.
So everyone has this our own story to share.
Yes.
Just like she have said, you can go for a market research. Go for market research, attending trade shows, forging strategic partnership will drive growth, like she have said. And you have to be resilient. Hey, you don't have to give up. You have to validate your idea, validate it, own it. It doesn't matter, it may not look like it. You just ensure that you have that at the very back of your mind, and you still focus. A lot of people get distracted. Oh, when they say everybody is making water, they want to start making water. If they say everybody is doing chips, they want to run. People keep moving here and there. Like she said, while she was talking, she said, even she was doing so many things. She was doing the antiseptic, she was doing this, she was doing that. But a time came, she asked to be known for something. From her last words, she just heard her say, even people don't call her Nima again. The brand has taken hold of her. So if you are looking for the nice Obolo lady, just see her right here. So it's so important to know that consistency is very, very good. And I think I remember one of the programs that I also intended to also start something, and the lady was saying something that, some people you will teach them something and they will just copy and paste exactly. You won't even add up to it. You look at it, somebody has taught you how to make a bag in a particular design. Should you go back and do that same design? No. I think you should be like an add up to that person. I taught you how to make it in a round shape. You could be more creative. That's what we are talking about, creativity and innovation. You look at it, which other way can you do it even better? Because that is where the success comes in. When you do something to add up to what you have known before, you are sure that you are doing more and more and more and more and more. So it's also good for us to know that you need to create a sense of purpose and connected with like-minded individuals. You can't overemphasize that at all. Like, I think one of the books someone was reading, a person was sharing with me, is that if you are moving with people that are always talking about problems, talking about challenges, if care is not taken, your life will be full of challenges. So sometimes you have to be careful of our association. I'm sure Nima wouldn't have gotten to this place if she had not networked with the right set of people. So networking and the right association is also very, very, very important. So we're encouraging our youth out there, instead of you going partying, going to drink unnecessary things, going for clubbing that not going to make meaningful thing to your life. You look at people that are doing well, connect with people, admire people, have role models in your life, and before you know it, you are going to be getting better and better and better. Yeah, we would also like to bring Nima back one of these days. Yes, we are sure we are going to have her. So in case you have a question to ask her, in case you have something to encourage her with, please reach out to us. We could always get to you. And also, we have brought these products on board so that you can also patronize her, so that the business can expand. That's one of the beauty of what we are doing. So just don't pass through it when you see it on the social media. Make a click, make an order. Yes, make an order. Tell them you are ordering. because you saw it from the ZAR TV on the program Timeout with Counselor Debby. Who knows, you can be given a concession by giving a discount because of your order. So please, and if you don't have anything you are doing, you also would like to also sell this, she has always said they give it out, but on trust to those who will know that, not those who will take it and run away without So if you are credible and you are someone of integrity, you don't have anything you are doing, you want to also start up with something, reach out to her, and you can start with 5 boxes. If you sell it, you return the money, then you can progress to 10. Then before you know it, people are asking you for more and more. And you know something, a little profit coming into your hand does something to your life, gives you peace, because when you have a lot of needs and there is no source of income, it can be overwhelming. I remember one of my friends, she's a financial expert, and she said something that anything good you have to do to get money. If you are taking the money to the bank, even if I thought that you have gone to wash the gutter, when you want to save your money, will they ask you that this money is smelling? No. In as much as it's a legitimate thing that you have done, it doesn't matter. It's in this generation that people are so prideful. They are full of pride. They don't have money, yet they don't want to work, and they want the money. And that's what is taking our youth engaging themselves into things that are not called for. A lot of people are doing internet fraudulent. A lot of people, young girls, are selling themselves. You can imagine the pride Nima will have, having seen her products going all over within Ghana and even outside Ghana. Can you compare that? We are not talking of pride as in arrogance now. No. Compare it to someone that is sleeping with men out there. Compare it to someone who is going on the streets begging and begging and begging. So please make a decision. The year is coming to an end. The way you have lived from January to November, what are your plans for 2025? What are the decisions you are making? If a young lady like this can do this, this is an assurance, and that's why we have brought her out today, to encourage you to know that you also can do something. So Nima, it's been wonderful having you on the show today. Thank you so much for coming. We really do appreciate, and we sure believe that we will have more of you. Your final word to our viewers while we.
So I would want to appreciate what you have done for me. Thank you so much. We do appreciate. The team do appreciate. And we are hoping to working with you. And so aside that, we are also encouraging other young entrepreneurs out there that want to advertise their product, that want the world to know about their product, to come to that TV and get that spotlight. This is the right place for you. This is the right environment for you. And this is where your voice would be heard. So thank you so much, that TV, and we do appreciate everything you have done. To my young entrepreneurs, come to that TV and get that spotlight. Get the world to know about your business, and get other young people to start something. Thank you so much, that TV. We do appreciate. That's the last word I have.
Thank you so much for making time to be with us.
Thank you.
We really appreciate this kind gesture coming to encourage our youth out there. You know, if you have brought someone that is old, it's because they have gone old. They have it all. But seeing you at this age doing this thing, I think it has really encouraged our youth out there to know that they also can do it. So I started with letting you know that this coming Saturday in the area of Gumani here in Tamale, we are going to be having the Women Who Win program to encourage our young ladies out there, the married women, the single ladies, the single mothers, the widows. It has always been a time of refreshing, a time of learning, a time of getting together to network. I went to a program, I met Nima. That's why she could be here today. You don't know who you can meet. You don't know who can be of help to you. So you come to that program. It doesn't matter how broken you might be. There's someone who can fix us all. Nobody can help us. Even our parents are limited. Our government are limited. But our Creator is the one who has made us, and who will also be able to reach out to us in our own various ways. He knows what we are going through. He knows what we feel, and he's ready to reach out to us to fix us. So it doesn't matter what situation you might be going through, come to Women on Flight this Saturday and be part of this Women Who Win program. And I'm sure if you come, your life will never remain the same again. And if you are a man out there, you might feel, oh, this is not for you. You have a sister, you have an auntie, you have your mother, your grandmother. Tell them about it. Maybe that's the help we are asking from you. Help us share this. Help us tell people about it. And we are sure that everyone that will be there will be so glad that they have made out time, because it has always been an awesome time. And if you come to me and let me know that you heard about this program on ZAT TV. I'm ready to give you that hug. I'm ready to receive you and to let you know how well we can help you. So thank you so much. As we await to see all of you Saturday, 23rd, 2004, in the month of this November, at Gumani Azindo Junction, the Good News Bible Church. It's just a venue, the Good News Bible Church. That's where we are using. So it doesn't matter your religion. Everyone is free. Everyone is welcome. And we would love to have you. So it's been an exciting time with you today. Thank you for always tuning in Timeout with Counselor Debby. It always promises to be an insightful and exciting time. I'm sure you have learned a lot today. Keep your conversation coming, your comments, and your questions and answer is going to be answered. Also reach out to our YouTube channel at Counselor Debby. You could also have the past videos of those people that had come on board. Thank you so much. So see you next time, same time on ZAT TV. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.
And downs, twists and turns. But what happens when the road gets rough? Join Counsellor